Hi, it's Yinka. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Today I am going to be adding on an addition to my post-grad series, and it is dedicated to nursing school and preparing for the Nclex. As far as nursing school, I'm just going to be giving you pointers and strategies on how I survived, not necessarily answers to any questions or how to skate through a class. Once I gained entry to my nursing program, I just became focused. I was like, Yinka, you gotta murder this. Like you gotta kill it. Like everybody doesn't, get this opportunity on the first go round. I started to learn how to rearrange my life so I can enjoy both worlds. I utilize my planner a lot. Like I spent more on my school supplies than I would spend on myself, but I was using my school supplies, and it made me feel happy when I got a new planner because I'm like, this is a fresh start. And I would sit down with each of my classes, open up my planner, and just write out each test, write out all of my clinicals, write out each quiz, each assignment due, each project due. I would just write all of the due dates out, and that helped me. Each week I would just take it week by week. Each week I would flip through, what do I have to do next week? It would already be written out for the entire semester or the entire 8 weeks, and I wouldn't have to look back at my syllabi like, oh, I'm missing this, or this is coming up. I always felt on top of it because I utilized my planner a lot. Whichever way works best for you. My way was using a planner. My time management really began when I started nursing school because I was always prioritizing. I was always scheduling stuff. I was always making sure A, B, C was done so I can do D. Yeah, So another point I want to talk about was forming relationships with the people around you, your professors, your peers, your mentors. Those are the people that are going to be rooting for you and helping you throughout the program. People may look, down on it, or may, say like, oh, you being extra, or teacher's pet, or whatever. No, I'm trying to not only pass but understand this information because one day I'm going to have to use it. So that's also useful for when you need recommendations from a relationship with your peers, because I may know how electrolyte system works, and my friend may know how to explain how the GI system works, and if we put them together, baby, it's magic. Under the umbrella of forming relationships, your peers, utilize them to to vent as well. Utilize your mentors to, these are people that have been there, done that. Ask them what did you do, or what would you do? You can vent to them as well. Okay, so now I am going to discuss preparing for the Nclex. So I graduated May 2017. I took like a 2-week break from school. I'm just like, what? I don't have to study for a test? What? I could cry right now. I'm so happy. And I knew once I was going to start studying, it was a boom, hitting the floor running, like no looking back. I started using Kaplan, which was provided by SNAP, which is the organization that I was just talking about. It included a live free course, so I went to the live free course for a week. The course was super helpful, gave you strategies on how to maneuver through the questions, so that was super helpful. I also bought UWorld. It was a 30-day trial. I bought it, I would say maybe like 2 weeks before I knew I was gonna sit to take it. I scheduled myself for June 28th, 2017. I scheduled myself. It was just a random date. I didn't tell anybody when I was gonna take it. I think I told my aunt and that was probably the only person that I told. If I told anybody else, I honestly don't remember, but I think I wanted to keep that private because anxiety is something that I struggle with test taking. And I knew if I had a gang of people calling me and, you know, even wishing me well, you know, and praying for me before the exam, it just would have made my anxiety worse. So it's a program that leads until you take the Nclex, even after school. So you have mentors that communicate with you online, and it was, to me, the work was just unnecessary. So I didn't utilize ATI. I'm pretty sure it's an awesome program. Everybody knows about the but the Nclex trick, the Pearson VUE trick, whatever it's called, and where you go onto the website where you register and you try to pay for exam again. If it lets you pay for the exam, you failed. If it says something, if it gives you a message saying that you are already taking the exam or an exam is already scheduled for you, that means you passed. I did not pass. I was extremely disappointed. I went into like a really depressed, dark place. That was just really tough. That was a really big pill to swallow, and I knew I still have to study. And so I got my ish together. I put my big girl panties on, and I'm like, I gotta treat studying like a job, because apparently I didn't do it the first time. So I took some advice from people that I knew that did pass. I would study from like 9 till noon or 9 to 11. I used Hearst. I used their review book. I did not have access to the videos with the actual content within it, because I borrowed somebody else's Hearst review book. It was like nursing school within 300 pages. Well, less than 350 pages. Like, it was nursing school, like, real quick. And it broke down so many different like subjects into detail, into things that you would be like, I remember talking about this, but I didn't grasp the concept then. But Hearst made sure that you knew it down to the core, like diabetes, electrolytes, crap. I just drew a blank. But anyway, like, Hearst was awesome with, I wouldn't say dumbing it down, but to me, that's what they did with a lot of the content. So I used Kaplan questions. So I would put myself in a testing environment. I would take everything off the table. I would just have my computer and a mouse, because that's all you're gonna have is your computer screen and a mouse. And I would just do 100 questions at a time without stopping, without any distractions. The test day, my good friend Danielle, shout out to Danielle, you the real one. My good friend Danielle, she drove me to my test. It was at a new location because the other one caused me some PTSD and I just could not go back. But she drove me to my test location. She waited for me. She made sure I ate before I went. I just was not feeling it. I'm just like, I'm gonna fail again, and then after that I'm gonna fail again. She was just, you know, like, Inka, you got this, like, you got this. And I'm so thankful for her. So thanks, Danielle. I think I pretty much tried to cover everything. If I did not, you all can DM me on my Instagram. It's yinkas.anatomy, YINKA.anatomy. Or just comment below. I love sharing nursing stuff. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.